Yalante na yamon komo high all sports GHL YouTube nyamia dom ya sanso ehye bio stories kakra we was say ba na me wan sam so bro cost me yim say ho ye what is ho ye dia yamon komo na Chelsea. Okay, so say officially Chelsea assigning Villareal Hato said you catcher maybe say medicals go so air costo say Chelsea unveiling he's the first player Chelsea unveiling or set Chelsea sa mo badge club workout badge the bottom of course they say the next 4 years in the Chelsea be the omomre Jao Hato win your opportunity and warrant it. It's very good. It's very good. And again, yes, this is the 49th signings in the last 4 years. Wow, 49. Hey, but it's all good. Jao Hato say, feel say, we na at the right time at the man to step up the ball now, but why I did it. He needed to step up. And a stepping up, or the Premier League. And a Chelsea bobo now, but feel say, I think it will be a good fit for me playing for Chelsea. And I'm sure I am going to take up the next level. We and some Villareal Hato and someone also Eka. Now I say Chelsea is the best place at the man. I want the career so improve there. He think that Chelsea X the best club and Chelsea is the best place to beat me. And so Abuan anyway. Congratulations, my brother. Yeah, we show all the best. Chelsea, welcome. To Chelsea. Yami Aduma Monday. Monday. You remember? Bear 4 and a Madrid for best start pre-season now starting training. And again, let me tell you that they will do medicals in the morning or we medicals stand up now for the new must start pre-season or must start training. Like I said, ideally, there was so many medicals Monday no or Joe Mahomia, then Tuesday my baby, but I'm ready until medicals in the morning, evening you start training. Until boys ne tutu kwani no or my bad Dean Housen. Aba Drew what so no so akwa we wa chele pa wa ba Drew afei Jude Bellingham the last time I catch us Jude na or Jamaica ono so gineni kakra enso Jamaica when ka say Jude Bellingham enso aba Drew onso na no ono kra no o shoulder age but ja waba me sure say obewo around na Jude Bellingham no say ni shoulder na akoye surgery no owo Jamaica picture we try what's this na hwe ne nsa no ti utimi se yete hono se na afi no mapam nti o se ne nsa no aha akwai wa brepa hwe ne nsa na ye zoom kire wa wo se ne nsa no ye se ti o mu twa use o mu ye ne den but wabre ba ba bedru I'm sure it's important but wo mbo ni bi kura no wa around at least ube the coach na kire say theory kra na you grabs it won be ton no be gina park no so anya fe ene e be catch yourself for half woni ma de ne dada what I say it's anya bad Madrid for eja boys na ba bedru e nya me ase ye twen se bibia be okay hey least I forget Luke de Jong former Barcelona former striker no Barca Luke de Jong so there me sure say Barca for supporters no woni mutiri mu boni bi because already kakra bi obey kra na nye bad what I say Luke de Jong was signing ama FC Porto inti Luke de Jong a joining Porto akwo echini afei David Luiz ono so David Luiz echinura and I be catch up say likely so be Cyprus 38 years and David Luiz edi say oko Cyprus Patos FC from Benfica to Chelsea to Paris Saint-Germain back to Chelsea to Arsenal Flamengo Fortaleza afei oko Cyprus akwa yi wenyi ondra baby ono so akwa join see my friend Patos Thomas Partey yenya Thomas Partey nano na obi anim sam ato Thomas Partey ayebom pa ye dia man se bibia be fine na before our issue no kra no ke ebe ba esan so be sorry gidigidi na yinim say clubs and kese na pen but clearly you know very well say asamno nya kopiem wo court ye be ka wo court ni the issues be say ebeba what as inte e ma clubs ni bebre no ano e will enjoy ha dwen ba ba ni den ye bom pa dia maye nua nti no say Thomas Partey wenya team na Partey eko Villareal e was Spain Partey ebeko Villareal e was Spain akwa akobobo ja ba ni den say say one at Thomas Partey and I'm sure say ni sika ni obeto so because be oje little or £200,000 Arsenal o ko Villareal team no ma George kese Gerard Moreno ono oje ababe na Partey 200 Gerard Moreno eje be ko pounds ma should give you around £55,000 into clearly we hear what sika no so boom and or they echo Villareal and it makes a lot of sense say nyina yenim situation ti so the bet na fie at least or the boboa eya nessa what I say nti Thomas Partey say yenwa no echo Villareal ankasa no nyame antuma on be ball against Arsenal enche nyame antuma and kra no I think it's a midweek game e so but I'm not too sure say e be draw no because I feel no waba nti no I'm not too sure say it will make a lot of sense for him to play what I say nti no say Partey akọ join Villareal for no ankasa no omo Champions League but I feel omo the FIFA o the La Liga nti anya bad biasa anya bad ye mo pay fama ye nua nti say Partey akọ join omo asumdwe aba e bon pay de ama no say eja behwem ball no de obebo court asem the court na be ka o masam nti ball no ankasa na ye hwe say ni ball no emma form Hilal for any Darwin Nunez, the woman says, say, Hilal for no almost say the entire no my relax cranes, almost by some baba. Now, boy, now bounce woman say, omo inti. Now, was say, omo working through boy, any agent, a convince share. Massa bro, because initially now, on fan again and fama, say, Obeko El Hilal, no. The also still now, they are trying to convince him because Alexander Mitrovic, you be honest with free Hilal Bobo Kudumwako. Of course, they need a number 9. And a number 9, no more chasing markets in the Musam, we want to bounce or more. As you say, the next person they are looking at, and they're Darwin Nunez. And say, Liverpool, they have told you, say 70-75, more baby, or more pace as Sicano. What's that? And see, say, Hilal for no air train green lights if you free Darwin Nunez. Say Nunez, and more green lights. And of course, they will try as much as possible to get the deal done. Me no ka say say my next video and updates beba me the updates be out there fine but CCA dey Manchester United and for bid still and confirm Benjamin Sesko into send me catch up my previous video no my explaining situation in United dey akiro me be say me say repeat him who bebre United inform for bid in Yankoi and the boy no so ma Newcastle for the green light say I mebo nti dey tia na tie Memo Munguzinye updating place Nana. Kim Min-jae. The last time we opened for proper negotiations between El Nasser and Kim Min-jae was in June. Up to now, yes, to be the Nyamba. It is what it is. To say the eternity. To Kim Min-jae situation, you know, it is what it is. El Nasser finally slow down, meaning why they are doing that today, but say almost slow down. Omo can want some giddy biasa. Nyame adoma ye hwe no say Esasa Alexander Isak started training with Newcastle. Yes, somebody they were brutal, but udwa ho. Pay Newcastle for no insisted your moye. No mom say no moye no moye. What I say? Sika no mbe so mo je ne kese. And the Liverpool force so your mind somebody for betu sisi ade ama o until say Newcastle for no aka the exact figure they want. And the Newcastle for no so yi o mani. The boy they say well just say why frustrate only the Newcastle for the air. Newcastle for Nankasa. Omu pe green light the fee Benjamin Sesko and send we be quite Alexander Isak and go. And yes, I wear no bebro. Because Newcastle lose Isak. No some lose Sesko deal in what. Why not go team in the amount? Because already how many strikers is here? I said some told 2 strikers. Correct? So now pay you 1 visa. I can't know. Into omunya green light. Omunya green light from your you visa deal, you know. Omunya green light from Benjamin Sesko. Into omunya ma okwa. Sikari could tie any player. Any relegation and here koi. Into the Newcastle force so yeah no I star big crab any day. Do you? And see, I don't know sanity, but Liverpool for no. Say import se kobase Alexander Sesko deal na anye ya eno na ombeko for Rodrigo Goes. In this Alexander Isak deal no and anye ya and ombe pursue the Rodrigo Goes deal for Real Madrid, but up to now no say so much tension ankasa is on Alexander Isak and until na unyanti share from the this deal yet. In terms of update a war with regard to Alexander Isak and also Eddie no. Okay, let's move on after Yamonkomo. Hey, Adimola Lukman so show. Say Adimola Lukman so some no bro. Ya can't just say Adimola situation no. Inter say you make me to 45 million euros. Atalanta was say 50 million euros. Back and forth to Sam Makacho said that no crime explain situation say and some bebre and aba we that sorry ya. Adimola Lukman the statement ten Eddie Abba say ono why in transfer request I catch Atalanta for so munyai manonko Atalanta for say master my brother yan can say yan tonwo what's so obeko ayate obeko name make sure say team na eba for no ebetua yan sika at the right price inti asemi yaida to just for statement no over the past 3 years at Atalanta have given absolutely everything, not just as a footballer, but as a person. I've always worn the shirt with pride and tried to represent the club and the city Bergamo with my heart, passion, and dedication. I came here with hope of helping this special club grow, and together we've created memories that will stay with me forever. Winning the Europa Cup and standing shoulder to shoulder with the teammates that night in Dublin, celebrating with our fans was one of the proudest moments of my career so far. It still gives me goosebumps thinking about it. Atalanta, and especially its supporters, have become a part of me. This place has felt like home from moments I have arrived, and I've always tried to repay the love, even in the moments where things haven't been easy behind the scenes. That's what makes writing this so hard. I've loved every moment, but feel that now, after 3 wonderful years in Bergamo, it is the right time to move on and experience new adventure. There have been numerous clubs approach Atalanta in the past, and I've previously always stayed loyal. However, myself and the ownership of the club have been in agreement that now is the right time, and the club was clear with me that it is fair. If a fair offer came in, they would allow me to move. Despite now receiving an offer in alignment to what I believe had been discussed sadly, the club are blocking the opportunity for reasons I do not understand. As a result, and after many months of broken promises and what feel has been poor treatment towards me as both human and as a professional footballer, sadly, I feel I have no choice but to speak out what I believe is right, and I feel that enough is enough. I can confirm I have handed in a formal transfer request to the club. Hey, look, man, situation well, let's see. Some Adimola. Well, let's move on. Marcus Rashford. I say on what Barcelona no bibia ni wa aye no one san say players no na ohwe mo TV so onim and ebi so no more personal relationship into no none of nyama na wa bewu na ye no surprised because he already know the quality of the players, what they do, what they can do. Into us man enye ne one back kra. Though he's trying to adapt also no obetimi abo position bi a coach in beka somewhere. Now first we know say the front three no also betimi aboni nyina. That is the advantage or no esure but say the can say the coach in beka no and say otie na afei oye nwadwuma ye pa. Well, give me Rubina afei ye monkomo Amorim say ono oye coach a debia opeso try as much as possible so be your result on your coach dey be obet or to din on try you debi or say right from day one what can say on style no on sesanda but nkofo hu say nkofo agina no wesibone eya no feel so kasa on sesano or you be or you stubborn and no so nkofo nsam mo argue about him so you stubborn ontia say what that be. There's a difference between so believing in the ideology and say bia we catch be actually na onti or say or no or you're flexible to the extent say or share other coaches style omusi ebo no usua ne frame coaches bi ho a omo ye warm up ye ne fa osua ne mafrim into osua ne ma bebre nti onyo bi oye rigid to say osua de foforo but one thing he maintains the style ne de ene de dem beka bi amonka also on san style no da because the style no ene ma Manchester United for be fan into obi says on tia say dey internet say also san style ne see ha what I say na o say sa na nkofo de bia mo criticize no so tom ko Sports Lisbon a we insist say ne style no na obe use no central for nyina ka say e be pam no e be statistics e ka so over 3% chance of winning the league and so ni nyina e chire no of a ho beje league no into so sa bia na e ko so no shebo say hey ono on so say ne style ye be statistics no bon say team no so e ko na nim o say a different approach different energy na Manchester United and so edible so no or person have a small sizable squad Senebeya every single player will feel important and yes afi nipa dom na good camp obi o beka san and nipa no dos coach no crazy film coach ni shabu wankasa mo so small size bi na afi wetimi aye on so no extremely excited with the kind of players and penyufo no recruit the Amarisan said these are players are omo bobo Premier League no a omo ye proving e Premier League no so say personally no obo Jason Walkers omo barada ne penyufo no nyina say the recruitment they are doing or no satisfied with the kind of recruitment and so eba say right and also say assistant leadership no do captains we creative leadership we omo na ebe uphold the Manchester United standards in team no issues in ketekiti ebesi no 6 players here we bomudi no omo and they in charge e was so ehwe no mo solve the toso bio standard no say play be do se munu a omo point players no say master this is the standard of Manchester United you know standard it is this place that be upholding the standard of Manchester United was Bruno Fernandes, Lisandro Martinez, Harry Maguire, Diogo Dalot, Tom Heaton and Nozai Mazraoui. Me was saying Bruno Fernandes, Lisandro Martinez, Harry Maguire, Diogo Dalot, Tom Heaton, Nozai Mazraoui. Into 6 players. And as they say, Omobabe upholding the standard of Manchester United according to the coach. Tarek George. Makacha say, look, Chelsea for beba boy no akolone. Esan say ya him say ja ni moye mu ball no say onye bi mo players bibri aba no ko gina him for crown wa bobo. Well, what I've been told, they say Leipzig for no show interest. Our Tarek George mu say master Chelsea for no nya ball ni bi mo. Brother bebo, but matter say a better different negotiations from Javi Simon's negotiations now more yen. What I say the Tarek George, you know, at the end a bit different kakra. Into o man negotiate way different, no man negotiate way different. Nyame aduma Chelsea ebe started preseason on Monday. Of course, matter say Extevao ne boys ni nyina ba Wesley Fofana matter say likely say nyame aduma ono so ebe training you know. Of course, the world champions back Maggie Odie nyame aduma Monday ono so ekwa toward the second part of the medicals was Sunderland. You know, with regard to Chelsea the you know, name Christopher Nkunku and I made say likely say nyame aduma mo started training no be training bi I was a bit like aden menya ton no na but mate say ne die no penyifo chere say or minor injury bi kakra o nti no mo excuse and I'm so really are you guys sure mama ye hu no kura ne wo mu no because players dey started say yes ya nim dey be si Messi chale ayi akwa we na some ya mabo James Maddison very good player dey bia with prasa already. And I know game of Tottenham so abo asan so akwa. And yes, some boy kra opi dey na. Tottenham ni Newcastle, a very good game and uja we pra. James Maddison. Well, and there's also nanka a nice day. Ye jabi bia kwayama so human song free cloud with my content and who expect a lot of positive human song no yaka say LAFC and obebo no kramata say likely say Tottenham was for the air corner ebia obeka South Korea water so obeka ho na jao I had 1-2 go and abra team so be jam ho and so it was South Korea and you know that is the plan I'm to say human song because it was on the LAFC for no I can say we now for otwaso and so coding the juma kama but just unfortunate to say sadia this so is but human song there well legend and omu wie game no omu nyina ko pagya no kama. Of course it makes a lot of sense. Na efe wa crew na we say goodbye there. Yeah, na efe, but I did the only negative I never home. Of course, James Madison, the Prado Copra, and the Mbompa Isabia, no better anymore, yeah, very, very unfortunate. Well, Richarlison say, Tottenham was before no ANC statue and farmer human song, Tottenham Stadium name. Oh, Richarlison. I couldn't know. Also, among the statue with Famano, as I say, Juma Waba Bain in Yejuma Ketwa, in the Omonia statue and farmer human song. I don't know whether you do agree with him or not. Baby, sempeni phone beti na abrantia Lamina so what kind of Mario Lamina say I'm so take it. Let me know Kobe and say Lamia Malo no. Say go force him for Ballon d'Or no man na who ni say and us man friend Lamia man. Na are Lamina pa also man friend Lamia man. Also ni team e wo Leroy Sania or no better player or house Lamia man. I'm Aqua way pa and then hano. Maro Lemina. As a level sunny wo ha yenya asam Canadian na Lamia ma. Abra level sunny wo. Oh, level sunny incident. Level sunny say the boy or the better to Lamio. Hey, Aqua way pa. I'll grow with this world. But anyway, yenyanwe. Yes, list of strikers at Newcastle for air panel. Gonzalo Ramos ni din ekahombi. Gonzalo Ramos, of course, PIG4 striker, yeah, PIG4 aircraft pen attorney. You're saying the dean, a list of strikers are Newcastle for moment in the hole. Okay, Rodrigo Goes and then the girlfriend Bruna Rota. Matters on with you. Yes, a breakup, Abba. And the Rodrigo Goes and then the girlfriend is to say breakup in your Abba and no a story. Yes, so yet see Eddie a free one. Yay. Marca newspaper or say Manstantuano in Madrid. Of course, I could not about the pre-season best start say and a marker for a capture our front page. Afe AS newspaper and also maybe a Casafa Madrid home a Manstantuano Aquarano. Say what train say emre we baba say oba starting the training and so edi amativity I know and some on so a capture and so e say Conor Gallagher say mpanyifo no ahye the boss say on man a bigger role Atletico Madrid is say Rodrigo De Paul oni obio into De Paul ni obio de kwan aba beto ye say on be man a bigger role team nti e man nsuro e man nya na dwen so be free club di mu akosisi anokwa nya dia ebetimi aboa nto nya abotre na bibia so be fine. Talking about Atletico Madrid almost say abrante for Pablo Barrios yes say wenya injury kakra nti on be excusing for the meantime Pablo Barrios Atletico Madrid nti boy no so no wasa matter Atletico Madrid for now no almost say almost badge e call the old one also and now almost say no and no one who said that be emwa yes so almost say call the old one almost jerseys no yes so when you 30% increase 30% increase in the jersey sales. Until now, someone also a free Atletico Madrid so ye eba. Now, Ruben Amorim say, or no, opposite some Manchester United, a year juma. Now, it's now in the next 20 years, not that such a club with me, juma. So, we are they? We did in some kind of stuff. Also, no, GDA pa, someone our walk and someone GDA, also no, or GDA said the next 20 years, or some Manchester United, a year juma, Kwawipa, Uncope Vintina. I know, Ombisan said, when a Sergeant Ratcliffe says, hey, Muntamu to say, me be okay, Mono one no interactions near the Echo Yedi. I was, I am a taka sour phone so pa, and almost so exchanging messages. Into non relationship on a Sergeant Ratcliffe episode with Sana Summer or tested an answer of friend and also responding to on the or feels that the relationship has been perfect and it is always perfect. In the Manson Joffo, a room and somebody be brave on a Sergeant Ratcliffe be okay. Kobisan said, na Ganacho says, hey, we anything. And also, Ganacho is a really talented boy, but sometimes things don't work out. You cannot explain specifically what it is. It's clear he wants something different. In the coach and some account with regard to Ganacho, so I acknowledge the fact that Sakurano is talented, but sometimes I never see won't see me any way. What I say, I some Ruben Amorim and so Eka and I'm yo. Now, also players be obvious to say, omo pese o make this Manchester United project no you know Manchester United will always look for options for this place nti no esema Robin Amorim enso eka na Alisson say omo Asia no onya you know emergency bia necessary ko Brazil nti oja club de wo ko yes nyame adoma wa ba bedru wa say oba bedru nti say die asembie no Alisson areteni aja on so ba join the Liverpool team as Alisson angaza no akame sure say in the last season obodi aba Liverpool any what it makes a lot of things why you be nti as say to the be as on susu movie on kakra na obe anything Oliver Glasner Crystal Palace for coach na nan on na coach Michael Olise and Oliver Glasner say he on surprise cra say Michael Olise okọ Bayern Munich na niam afa e dia makora no so onye surprise even a bit crisis akora no say no si bobo no boy ni mugidi say okọ Bayern Munich no on struggle o say dey hia no say abrante ni be stay fit no stay fitter munyina be hu boy the quality say akora no oye extraordinary footballer say enkofo complain say onye obi okasa o say boy ni nature no onye obi a okasa kasa bebre o say oye footballer inti yenhwe ni football adwuma na oye no the personal life on your social bolo din ni ade ne de yenya ye no what is because that is his style o say sa na nyame de ball akoda no inti yenhwe ball no na akoda ne ball no eno ni ade ehia yi pa inti when the coach the former coach and on so abona baso kama that guy is very good player Bukayo Saka post a picture be on IG na picture yi the senior man picture na man for oh and the Bukayo Saka na posted but e ko hwa ase wa he e be reche na e boss ye won is master wo pese o kire sen well the be reche a boss ye we side dey say oh communicate bi di a kire ya na well and Barcelona for dina kakra eja na omo so edidi di omo nkomo coach ni gina wa na on a place na ekasa nti dina no de so everything went on successfully within the coach the technical staff and the players omo ye dina bubo nkomo fine what I say Barcelona for man no unse na wo so bo one gampa cup yes game no emma so sense schedule no Barcelona for enimbre nti game no NTB maso nemo me mema ne de ebetimi aba so Callum Wilson ye catch us obe joining West Ham United officially West Ham United so are announcing say oh yeah striker and so at the moment so just like we mentioned the boy no say officially he's been announced no resign so matter say empenyimfo no so omo ole go na social yi enti say na be ye dia omo pam no a edin a empenyimfo dwendwen some person dey replace no Nuri Sahin, Martinez and so former Dortmund for coach. Well, I think there was a meeting between Manchester United. Yes, Mount Hargreaves, Ecosia, Ernest, and paying for no, they were discussing Bruno Fernandes. Man, you've had it because coach, you know, what clearly, I know you're a Jama boy now. So, what's the point in entertaining Ernest? But I see on which guy. What? But boy, the Bruno, they may, Bruno, they say Bruno, no, you're not doing so free club with Marco. And the coach is so young, I so I'm paying for that on best motor. And have some crane. Well, anyway, can't was where they are. But me, show Bruno Fernandes, Crano, and no more training on it. Joshua Zeski or training boy, and I'll peer the man Joshua and Joshua Boshot. Just say, oh, he's trying to improve individual players. Hey, Sherry Chellison. And now say Richarlison and Arsenal for the ready issue. Hey, they no more Richarlison fire Arsenal supporters. Arsenal for so fire no. Richarlison na oko posti baby na Arsenal fan say you are so obsessed with Arsenal. Just admit it. You are jealous. And Richarlison say me 1 European trophy in 28 years. Arsenal 0 European trophies in 138 years. Wow. We had dream pa Richarlison. They were fire omo brutal. Anyway, Joao Pedro Chelsea akwada no so etwamfoni e de ababo ntie ko hwemfoni kro na master ne medal oje wo club world cup no e na ode ato no kraman ni komu e na wo twamfoni dia chense ye hwe master mwini nda ho what I say. Yes I say Brentford for no almost soften almost stance say you want visa no you say omunya good offer be a boy no Oma bono answer ka boy in tiase, boy in still on tiase dia. Say offer biba na offer don't feel say a good one the obejai I'm a boy no so etimi akọ what I say because they say so oma pem no sad you boy ni ya no ye nti there is some no mshibia option be what say omujai and so my boy no so etimi ko nti they say Newcastle for no ye ward obetimi afa abrante and is say go for nsemu ago Brentford for no nsemu ago and they'll be willing to let the player also leave. Say Saudi Arabia leg no e koso no matter say arrangement and penyon for aye na say one pair Saudi Arabia referee e be team be to say fan say El Nassr e say one pair Saudi Arabia referee bia obedi o game against Hilala na op foreign referee omo de be ma no first no more restricted to number of times abekasa but say so ultimately kind of time bia na first of all it should be 21 days before the game. The toss be a can be on the ball at the referee corona the aba the hotel the BBA our club na obetua so be jam to mudia or many problem into obetua sika no now it should be also 21 days before the game and the league games name say back cup games there over 14 days to request for a foreign referee and yes idea omudo metimi aye dia mo wa no what I say we a club obetimi a request the first no na ye more limit to the number of times obetimi aye sa ba say die umabie dia atum se time will be a upe bia no obetimi enso so aye sa de nti asam bia ni ho kama say issue bia anyway Eric Garcia say Hans Flick aka ache ne say the role now dey be man se sia no ono onye starter but ye be season no obo be 45 games because or your backup to the center backs, backup as a number 6, backup as a right back. Into baby Bob games in the bebre, into a unique opportunity. Grandma Yana Jane said, or better bench into be worried. Or games in the cratch and place in the Abia now or may starter because time will be no say Barcelona Chenichi Akosha bench wa. No any player on Beshano. Into he should not be worried. Into and we and someone. And so pay few over nature say assume give about say this thing the be convince the player easily cry what else is say Manchester Fenerbahce for a reach agreement with Atutuglu what else so when you call Fenerbahce from Benfica na afibia metua 5 million a day ama Abrante for Atutuglu what else enti obesan so akofie na akwa so e wo Turkey Jose Mourinho no but to we obey complaints say ai na ontimi nyu aden so de be yire mum hwetimi a hwetima Galatasaray for we pa Fenerbahce be no compete ai abayire brutal anyway we end it here because mesan so ababu enche kra nyekopon ka ho no nhira baby